On 4th of March, Myanmar saw one of the bloodiest days since the military took over its administration, as the UN said that at least 38 protesters were killed by the security forces. You're watching TV9 News and I'm Prajwal D'Souza. With the death of at least 50 people since the coup on 1st February, Myanmar's anti-coup protests have taken a violent turn. Security forces have opened fire on protesters on Wednesday, just a day after Myanmar's neighboring countries called for a restraint. Several media reports claim that the security forces used 9mm submachine guns to fire live ammunition at people. But why has the situation escalated in Myanmar? Here is an analysis. February 1st, Myanmar falls into the clutches of the military. On 1st February, the democratically elected government of Myanmar fell into the hands of the military. In an early morning raid, the democratically elected leaders, including State Councillor Aung San Suu Kyi and the country's President Win Myint, were detained by the military junta. A junta is a group of military officers who rule a country by force. Now, since the coup in Myanmar, the military had declared a one-year emergency in the country and its control was handed over to the country's army chief Min Aung Hlaing. The military forcefully removed 24 ministers and they named 11 of their own as the replacements. A few days after the coup, protests erupted in Myanmar as medical staff across 70 hospitals in the country protested against the military regime. Soon after the protests, the United Nations Security Council condemned the military rule and called for the release of the leaders detained by the junta. Why did the coup take place? The military forcibly took back control from the democratically elected government as they were backing the opposition. The coup happened following a landslide victory by State Councillor Aung San Suu Kyi's party. The opposition, backed by the military, claimed of an election fraud. However, the Election Commission could not find any evidence of the fraud. Now, how did the world react? India, which is the neighbor of Myanmar, has been very concerned with the recent developments in the country. The Indian embassy in Myanmar's city of Yangon urged the military to exercise restraint and resolve the issues carefully with dialogue. While the United Kingdom and the United States of America have both imposed sanctions on Myanmar's military leaders, Myanmar's neighbors Cambodia, Thailand and the Philippines have called it an internal matter of the country. The fight for the control of Myanmar has now reached the United Nations. US media CNN claimed that Myanmar's UN ambassador has told the UN that he still represents the country. Now, why did he restake his claim? It is because last week the ambassador had made an intense speech where he had rejected the military junta's control of Myanmar. Now, while the ambassador is busy establishing himself in the UN, the country's deputy ambassador is claiming that he has been chosen by the military junta to represent the country in the UN. Now, both the ambassador and the deputy have sent letters to the UN to make their claims official. As the diplomatic fight continues in the UN, the military continues its brutal crackdown on dissenters. But will it force countries like India and the US to take strict action on the military regime? Only time will tell. If you like this video, do click on the like button and don't forget to subscribe to TV9 News on all the social media platforms. Thank you for watching and have a great day.